3 things you need to know about when you're going to shoot an event. If you're going to shoot either solo or with a team, you need to know these 3 things. The first one would be preparation. If you're not prepared, if you just show up with a gimbal and a camera, eventually you are going to screw up. You might go with a gimbal. The place you are going to doesn't allow gimbals. There are a lot of places where you're going to cover an event, they don't allow sticks or tripods, they don't allow gimbals, or sometimes you think they don't allow gimbals and you go there and you find everyone with the sticks. And that happened to me before just because I didn't ask what are the rules and where we're going to shoot. The second thing about preparation that you need to know what lenses to get. If you're going to shoot in a low light situation, you might get an FX3 or an FX6 or a ZVE1 or an A7S3. If you're going to shoot in a well lit place, you might go with something more hybrid if you're going to shoot photos and videos at the same time. And the third thing about preparation is just to know, what am I going to shoot? Am I going to shoot one person? Am I going to follow them? Is there anything significant that I need to know about? Is there a schedule that I need to follow? You need to know where you're going to shoot. Don't go with a gimbal and a camera. If I see someone coming to my event with a gimbal and camera without knowing where they're coming, this is unprofessional. I'm not going to hire them again. The second thing is communication. You need to communicate very well with your team and your client. For the client part, you need to discuss what is the shooting time, when are we going to arrive, when are we going to start the shoot, when each of the important parts is going to be throughout the day, if there's any schedule that they can give you, when do you need mics, when do you need lights, if you need one camera or 2, if you're shooting horizontally or vertically. You need to know every single aspect and detail about your day. You need to have them all set and all ready before the event. So after communicating with the client, you need to communicate with your team. If you're the leader, you need to tell them what's going on, what is the schedule, when we're going to arrive, if you're taking them from their places, if you need to meet in the studio before, if you need to rig up any gear beforehand and you need help, if you have any schedule on your hands, you need to send it to them, to have it on their phones, to have it in a tablet or in a paper form so they can look at it at all times without communicating with you to ask you what's next. The third thing is communication throughout the event, and that can happen using something like the Ceremonic We Talk 9 that we used before. There are a lot of companies like Hollyland. These are the companies that make good quality headsets that can transmit audio between you and your team, and you can talk to each other. The last thing about communication between you and your team, you might not like it as much, but it is to set a task for each one of you. If you're going to an event, you know that someone will be doing a live stream, let's say, using a YOLO box or a Rode. You need someone who will be switching between the cameras. The second thing is someone who's controlling camera A, camera B, someone who's on the gimbal, someone who's taking stories, someone who's shooting behind the scenes for you. You need to set tasks for each one of your team. Other than that, it will be like an utter mess. No one would know what to do. You will start giving tasks in front of the client. It will be unprofessional. Give every single team member a set of tasks to do. And the communication with the client thing is very important. The client needs to know one person to talk to. That person they will go to at all times, communicate with, and know that he will send the message to all the team members. This is very important. If you don't have this one person, the client would tell anybody on the team, like, tell your friends that, and that's unprofessional. The third and last thing, know your gear. You should have an inventory list that has all your gear, everything that you have in your bags, and know what's coming in and what's going out of the event. You can't go to the event without this list checked before going to the event and checked inside of the event if something happened and before leaving. And after you arrive to your studio or your place, you need to check it again if you have everything, because camera gear is expensive and you don't want to lose a camera or a lens or even a memory card that has data for your client. You need to check everything. Setting a task for one of your team members to check the inventory is very crucial. I was once responsible for the inventory. I needed to check the inventory every day and every night. For you, you need to know what gear you have, what gear you're allowed to bring with you. That's a part of communication and preparation with the client. What gear you don't need. Whatever camera that suits this job. At the end, preparation, knowing your gear and knowing your team members and what they do is very crucial to get this event successfully shot and delivered to your client. Setting realistic goals like shooting a whole live event on your own is not realistic. You need to set realistic goals. You need to set something that you can do, and at the end, give your client the best work that you can deliver. This is the first of many English videos that would be translated to Arabic, as you see right now. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment down below what you want to know about next, and I'll see you in the